on, guys? Well, we just figured have a little free time here before deer season gets here, so we just do a quick rundown of all of our gear, some tactics, and just some mobile setups that we like to run in our public land endeavors. So yeah, I figured I'd start with my list. I've tried a little bit of everything. I started out with the climber. You know, there's no one right way. You know, they all work fine. This is just what I like. So I ended up going with the Lone Wolf Assault. Get you a closer look here. So I actually did a cobra weave around the front, just for a little silent barrier for when I close my seat, or just the straps are not banging. It also gives me a nice little spot for when my feet are on the edge. I know where that's at. I did turn into a little girl and then go up with the hunt comfort, but always hunting comfort. That's my theory. Gets you out in the tree a little longer. That's a huge added bonus. I did also stealth strip a little bit around here where my buckles would also hit. This is a game changer for me. You know, before with the climber, it did work, but I was hunting more for a tree. This here allows me to hunt the spot that I want to go. I also recently this year too just purchased the new Tethered Phantom saddle and platform. Still new to it, as you guys probably seen in some of our videos. Pearson, he was the first one to dive into the saddle world. He loved it, but I figured I'd just add another tool to my belt this year and try it out. So far I really like it, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Another piece of gear that I find pretty vital. So I have, this is our camera arm and base. So right now I actually use the 4th Arrow. Another thing that I tried and used a bunch of, I think I started with a Hawk camera arm, went to the Muddy, a little bulky, ended up going to this. This is still a lot of parts for me. It is very solid, and I do like the added piece that you can put your backpack on once it's ratcheted to the tree. Excuse the airplane, a little loud. But yeah, I think I'm going to be trying the new Lone Wolf custom arm. My pack that I like to use is the Mystery Ranch Pop-Up 28, which is the, hence the word pop-up, has a pop-up frame on the inside. You need to pack out meat, you can put your tree stand in there. You know, I really like this pack, very durable. It is a little pricey, but you cry once, you're good. Alright, so last year my preferred method was the hang and hunt. So what I'll run down is just kind of what I would do, my method when I would get to the tree. I'm still experimenting. Like I said before, there's no right or wrong way. It's just personal preference. I mean, get out there and try it for yourself. See what you like the best. This is just kind of what I came up with, was the quickest and easiest for me. So I would wear my harness in with my lineman's belt. I'd actually throw it up over my neck. So I would get to the tree, I'd unload my pack, I'd unload my stand sticks. Just for this demonstration, I'm just going to use one stick and the hang on. So I'd lay the stand down, I'd get my sticks. So that's another thing. I actually started out with Hulk heliums. This year I actually switched, and I'm going to get these. Like I said before, you cry once. So I got the Lone Wolf sticks, and I think I'm going to really like them a lot better. Get me a little higher and a little quicker. I did actually build the daisy chain out of am steel. I just cut down on that weight and a little quicker, quieter. So yeah, I'd break down my sticks, get them loaded up how I wanted to approach up my tree. Early season, I'd run with 3 sticks with the aider. On these Lone Wolves, I have the cable aider. On the heliums, I actually just had a custom aider that I built out of nylon. So from there, I run about head height, hold the stick with my chest up against the tree, throw it around, a little bit of fight, get it, lock it in. that's not going anywhere. So actually another trick that I learned with the daisy chain and sticks, so that I'll show you, if you actually cant your stick a little bit when you come around here to tie this up tight, we'll get around the stick, you actually twist it to the side, you normally can actually gain a loop, and that way you don't have as much slack when you pull down, and that thing is rock solid. It's not going anywhere. From there, I would actually throw my lineman's belt up and around and work up the tree from there, with my backpack on and my hang-on on. So before I would ascend, I actually throw this on my backpack, attach my bow, my pull up, and actually adjust this. Now, like I said before, sometimes it would vary. Sometimes some trees I would actually run 2 sticks to start, and then do this setup. But most times it actually looks awkward, but I actually used to just set it on my head, throw it back like that. So now I have everything on me. It's one trip up the tree. I have the sticks around my shoulder, stick at a time, go to hang the stand. So another valuable piece that we all found very useful for hanging, ascending, just all safety aspects are these ropeman ones. For hanging hunts and saddle hunting alike, super convenient just to tie yourself tight to the tree or loosen up from the tree just with one hand, where your standard prusik knot, where you're kind of fumbling around with everything. That came in huge. So another thing that I love about the Lone Wolf, why I lean more that way, just the adjustability was a big one for me. You know, we're hunting in different states a lot of times and don't know what kind of trees we're going to be encountering. That came in super useful along with their bat wing, where you can legitimately get this stand locked tight to almost any tree. Yeah, from there it is, you know, an all-day sit is a little long, but most times what we're doing, we're hunting mornings, evenings, moving around. So I've only ever really had to sit in this thing all day once. But you could definitely do it. Plenty of room. I'm about 6 foot. I have plenty of room on there. But yeah, all in all, I love this stand. I love this setup. I don't foresee myself going back to a climber anytime soon, along with going with that saddle, are just 2 really key pieces to my hunting setup. So we made it up the sticks. We've mounted our stand. From there, first thing is tying in my safety harness. You know, stay attached to the tree from the bottom all the way to the top. From your lineman's belt on up, it's not worth it falling just for a deer, even though we all love them. But anyway, from there, I actually attach the base of my camera arm, which I said before, I was using a 4th arrow this last year. That thing is actually ratcheted in, so it's rock solid. It actually has your backpack accessory hook. So from there, I would run my backpack off of there, and then your camera arm and fluid head, which is just simple, slide it in. I always, I found this year that I'm a right-hand shooter. I mounted this to my right side, about waist height. Just seemed easiest for me, so I could actually still shoot over top of my arm this way and pull this the whole way around my side to shoot to my left. So I'd have my bow on my left side, my camera arm on my right. It just seemed to work best for me that way. So last but not least, my saddle setup. Like I said, I'm super new to this. I just got this a couple weeks ago. So all I did is actually just added some stealth stripping to the main frame, and then I actually sponge camoed it, and then actually just painted those in just to make her look good. So that's the Predator platform from Tethered, and then actually I went with the Phantom from Tethered. I figured if I'm going to get into it, might as well go all out, so I ended up getting both pouches. So I run my lineman's belt in this side along with my tether, and then in this side I actually have the back strap, which is super comfortable, along with the strap for my platform. So yeah, I think Pete's going to do a video on a little more in depth of the saddle stuff, but for me, this is about the best I got for you. I'm still super new to it, still learning, still shooting out of it, all that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on the stuff that I went over today, just comment below. If not, we will be doing a video probably on Pete's saddle, do a little more in depth on that side of things. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.